No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of the case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that. For once, me and you are on the same page. Do not trust attractive people. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. What? How do you know? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. Oh, because she wrote the word Leon. Oh. So I can't even wholeheartedly hate her? What? The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. If you ask me to choose between these two options, I am actually more inclined towards this one. That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. So she wasn't sure about me as a person. She was just not sure that she could pull it off? Is that what you're saying? Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. And that's why she chose to talk to you. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm... Do I laugh or cry here? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. That's fucked. That's fucked. Oh my god, 3 people. Oh my god. Well, that class trial was actually pretty sweet for something that's not actually animated. Really nice. I like it. Except for the time. The time limit puts me on edge, but I think that's doing its job then. What is there to even say? Hey, did I get a new room? 'Cause the gouges are gone. Everything's gone. But the lint roller is still here. It's right. There's nothing to say here. Nothing to say in a situation like this. Oh, I don't even. Oh. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot! Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. You know what's not good for my health? You little asshole bear. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. It's nighttime. Everyone's still here? Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? No. What? Are you serious? You're such an insensitive jerk. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So? What happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. What is wrong with you? Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? I think that will remind me of it more, with the pink pillow and the pink bed. Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up! Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? You don't tell depressed people to cheer up. I know you have good intentions, but you really are an idiot swimmer girl. If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So, everyone just try to cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. Certainly not at all lacking in monetary resources. Just look at this whole place. And usually with monetary influence comes the political and societal influence too, right? They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Yeah, that machine. Expensive machinery. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. It seems like there's some elements of them wanting you to find out about them though, because Monokuma repeatedly mentions that you're welcome to find out the truth. You know, just keep searching, ha ha ha, blah blah blah, right? Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No! No what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Huh? Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Depending on the kind of person, they might prefer to sacrifice themselves to let other people live. But in this case, it's not just yourself though, it's you and 12 other people. She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So, don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Time to go get a good night's rest. Good night, everybody.
ただいまより間もなく食堂あとですね。
Oh, and one other thing.
先ほどのお前らの発言には自分を正当化しようとする浅ましさが見え隠れしていました。
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
見え見え隠れ見え見えくらいの割合。 つまり、ほとんど丸見えな見え隠れでした。
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
いいですか？よく覚えておいてくださいね。
Now pay attention and remember this well.
人が人を裁く責任は重いんだ。ちゃんと自覚しろよな。
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Even if we never kill anybody, like let's say we make it to the very end, whatever the very end may be, and we don't kill anybody, but by that time, we would have voted to kill like at least a good bunch of people. So even though we never picked up a knife to kill somebody, we actually kind of did. Even though we were just following the rules, whatever, blah, 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 you can still argue that you played a role in it. It's not your fault, but it did happen. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Good night, asshole bear. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault? What happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit! Who does he think he is? And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. It's only been 1 day. Oh my god. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life of despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Oh, morning aerobics? You are a fucking... Oh, can I see some animated footage of Byakuya doing aerobics, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, stick up his butt. Moral compass Taka would be following along. Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. What the fuck? You can sweat? Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. That's actually pretty good advice that maybe I should follow too. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Is that a pun? Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. I can't laugh at this. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of things that you would write, huh? The doujinshi? It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not! You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world. Oh, the gate to the 2nd floor. A whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world? Oh, now he's adding more and more incentives for us to kill each other. Oh my god. It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But... a new world? Is he talking about a way to get outside? No way. That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look! Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school once more. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that. More like a staple food source! Now let's get moving! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I guess we have free time? But it doesn't take much to figure out that the gate at the school has been opened up. Are they always watching us? Don't they ever get tired of it? Jeez, it took everything I had just to think about mocking them. I'm slowly getting conditioned to be fearful all the time. That's it. Alright. God. I don't even. I'm tired. I'm so tired from all the dying and all the brain hurting. Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad! This is super bad, man! What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap! This stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge! It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin! Let me out of here! Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Display case? What's wrong with it? Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff. Probably came naturally to anyone going to school here. Huh, when you're the best of the best. I expect that the normal Hope's Peak. Like, cause everyone's the best here, right? But even among the best, you have some people who are better. And some people who are worse, so people at the bottom probably feel pretty shit. It's like people who are used to getting straight A's in high school, and when they go to university, they get some sort of shock, cause they're not the best anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Correct? No. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. That's all you had to say? I will check that out as soon as I check everything else out. Wait, is it not gonna let me? Because I want to talk to other people. I don't really want to see the rooms. What I want to see is the people. Oh. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but... just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us. Hey! Don't make that face! You look like a pussy! You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Oh. Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Okay, well, let's just talk to people around here then. There must be someone else around here. Really? How about we just look at the map? Yeah, that's all the people here. I wonder if we can teleport though. No, we can't go back to the dorm. Everyone is... I don't know what everyone else is doing. Alright. Wait. Why can't I go in? Oh, I have to click on it. Okay. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Pool? Oh, that's another way to kill people, probably. Hey, Asahina would be thrilled. Owie. Owie. Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room! Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out! Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. I mean... not being able to see our family and friends aside, if they could have... Oh my god, is that a freaking turret? Jesus! But yeah, if they could actually give us a facility that has everything, then communal life, here forever, might start to become acceptable. But as of now, the shitty school with 1 or 2 floors is way not enough. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. She scares me. The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Another way for you to kill people. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. Ha, she would have reservations about the pool because you would have to strip down quite a bit. And that may reveal things about her, huh? I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room? Because you might see naked people? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia though. Yeah, in public swimming pools, you have all these weird naked people who insist on walking around naked in the locker room. I would be afraid too. There are a bunch of stuff in different pool-related items on the shelf. You know, I was thinking, are there controls for this turret somewhere? For example, can Chihiro, using her ultimate hexer programming skills, can she like reprogram this thing? I don't know. That's a pretty scary thought. Yup. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. We have a lot of coins now. We talked to everybody, right? Behind this door is the locker room? This is the girls' locker room. A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? Can't argue with that logic. Even here, we're being watched. We're being watched in our rooms. There's cameras in the bathroom. So... behind this door is the locker room? Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. That is gonna come into play. That is going to determine who has access in there, but someone's gonna steal someone else's handbook or some shit like that. Really? Really, really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. Chihiro. And that's the bottom line. That's why she can't go in. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Whoa! That's what it's for? See? There's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all... I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. Oh, astute observation, Aoi. No, I think it'll be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? Celeste may say all these sadistic things, but she and Kyoko and Byakuya consistently point out really, really good points. All three of them are always trying to figure out the limits of our rules and how far we can go, what we can do and what we can't do. I like that. A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me! To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule! As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There! So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? But it can be stolen. It can be stolen. You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you tried humping a plastic bottle! So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then why don't you make a rule for the dorms? Cause as far as I know, right now a boy can go into a girl's room and vice versa. Yeah. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. He's gonna make a new rule. Oh! Okay. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private rooms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. Whoa! I hate you so much. Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me? Celeste probably is too fancy to go swim. I don't know, you know, she has to take off like 5 layers of maid clothing. And Chihiro, like, I'm still going off my hunch, but I really don't think Chihiro is a girl biologically. She certainly is identifying as one though, so we will keep calling her a she. There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Because not everyone's an idiot swimmer girl like you. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Okay, can we go in? Oh my god! Who the hell is that, Yukyon? Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Yeah, talk about protecting the holy image of school. That looks so photoshopped. Her face is so small compared to her body. Oh, sweet, sweet, weightlifting equipment. How long am I gonna be stuck here? God. I'm imagining one mastermind right now, and I'm assuming that everyone else is kind of having the same thing in their head. But realistically, there must be at least 50 cameras in the school. Like, which one is he gonna be looking at? He or she? So maybe, since he's so rich, he hires a single staff member to check out each camera and then report back to him or her whenever something happens. Oh, wow. Oh, I can move around. Sweet! How do I get out of here? I kind of moved right way up here, but now I don't... How do I get out of here? Do I exit? Okay. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. You're filthy rich. No, for once we actually can't observe the camera. That is a surprise. That's pretty much it. Not much going on here. Or maybe we can talk to the... No, that's it. Yeah, not much going on. Okay, cool. For now. And then about 2 hours later, we may find the pool water stained with blood. Oh, nope. How do I get out of here? That's not the door out. Where is the other door? Does it show, or do I just have to exit? I mean, I could theoretically, you know, while you guys aren't looking, I can steal one of your things, right? Your e-handbooks. Oh! The girls' locker room card reader. I'm listed as male in my e-handbook, so it can't open this door. The boys' locker room card reader. I can open it using my e-handbook. At least it didn't have a list of people who qualify there. That would be pretty bad. For Chihiro.